right, Detroit Pistons. Remember we just talked about this past weekend or sometime last week. Hopefully everybody had a good holiday, by the way, and everybody's safe and everything good. If it ain't, don't always forget that things can always be worse. But it's gonna get better though for sure. Always gotta keep telling ourselves that. But yeah, we talked about last week how they hadn't gave up hope that he may reconsider. I don't know if he's still in the runner. Did Milwaukee hire a coach? Yeah, they hired Adrian Griffin. Doc Rivers still out there. Monty Williams still out there. I think it's only a couple more openings out there too, so I don't remember all the openings that's available right now. Obviously, Detroit is available. I think it's 2 more. I think it's down to 3 openings. So I know Atlanta already got Quinn Snyder. I'm trying to hit this dang button. So it's 2 additional openings. I just can't think about what they are. I think Toronto got an opening. It's the other one. It's 1 more opening, but man, I don't really follow the NBA like I used to. I used to be able to run off the majority of the names. I also heard that people trying to get Ty Lue. I guess Steve Ballmer ain't coming off of Ty Lue at all. But yeah, maybe, they fired Joe Mazzulla. I doubt it. They just gave him a new deal too. I heard maybe Doka taking 3 of his assistant coaches with him. But apparently they making a significant increase in offer to Monty Williams. So what you got to understand too, Tom Gores is probably doing this off reputation, but also more importantly, Tom Gores is probably going off of what Aaron Tellerman is telling him. The guy used to be the agent for LaMarcus Aldridge and a few other players, and probably with Ed Stefanowski, they probably doing this search, and they probably like, you know what, this is who we need to get. But the problem is, once again, you forcing Troy Weaver to be with another coach. He not getting the opportunity to pick his guy, but I guess they gave him the freedom to say, well, pick your guy. And he picked this guy and it was like, bro, we don't like him. You got to think about it too. One of his guys interviewed for Kevin Ollie, and then you got some people in the organization who like Kevin Ollie. You got him who like Kevin Ollie. Some people like Charles Lee. And then you got, obviously, Tom Gores and the leadership team, they like Monty Williams, and they significantly increasing this offer again. But my thing is this: if he didn't want to coach if he didn't want to coach the team, and now you increasing the offer, and money is the incentive. I mean, shit, is his heart really gonna be in it? Do we really believe in the team? Maybe he just saying, well, I need job security. Maybe he said, well, I need roster control, or I want this GM, or I want to be a GM as well. Shit, you don't know. But my thing is, if money is the main motivator to get him, then he may not take the job. He may take the jobs for the wrong reasons. And will his heart be in the job? Then when you go into the locker room with players, will players be like, well, he really ain't want to be here, so he ain't believe in us. And then you already know how soft these kids is today, bro. They heard everything personal. But the one reason I really like it is because now they not joined at the hip, and now you gonna really see him play the best players available. Now it ain't gonna be like, Kevin Ollie and Troy Weaver trying to force Killian Hayes to be a star, or trying to force Isaiah Stewart to be a star, or trying to force Bagley in the lineup, or trying to force Wiseman in the lineup. You might get a better, a different point of view on trying to make, on more clarity or more objective type moves in the lineup. But yeah, good dude, good mentor. I mean, I think it's a good segue to go from Monty to Dwayne Casey, 2 great, character guys. But like I said before, I ain't mad at it. I won't be mad at Doc Rivers neither. I said that again and again, but apparently they want to, they want to increase the offer. Shit, increase up the score. Shit, increase the offer, and then it's kind of like, oh, he just doing it for the money. But if he start winning, ain't nobody gonna remember none of that. If he start winning, ain't nobody gonna remember none of that bull job. So I think it's the best possible, thing they can do. My thing is, how Troy Weaver feel about them overstepping their boundaries. When I came in, I didn't get to pick my coach. And now I get an opportunity to pick my guy. Now y'all don't like my guy. Now I got to pick somebody else. So now y'all choosing for me. So At the end of the day, it could be the end of Troy Weaver, because ain't nobody gonna want to work under Troy Weaver. That's the problem. Ain't nobody gonna want to work under Troy Weaver. Posse work with him, but people like to work with people who they like and stuff. And then at the end of the day, this job hire gotta be pretty quick, because you got the draft, and the head coach gotta have to say so on the draft, and Monty got to reevaluate the roster. Now, if Monty Williams, if you want to go the college route, cool. If you want to go sit out, he's 51 years old, right? Who knows, man? You may not get another opportunity for a while. And right now, he probably in the prime of his coaching career. He's still young enough to do the travel, and like I said, he'd be an amazing college coach. He would be an amazing college coach. No doubt about it. He will be a phenomenal college coach. No doubt about it. So, but yeah, like I said before, you know, who car sounded like that, bro? That shit is irritating. Like, what's going on with your air conditioner, whatever it is, your motor? But yeah, I mean, shit, I'm with it, dude. And Tom Gore showed that he willing to put his money in his mouth. When he came to Detroit and people got mad because he left the Palace of Auburn Hills, you got a lot of people who don't like coming to the city of Detroit. You would be amazed how many people that's scared to come to the city of Detroit. Now, and they say didn't want to come, other than downtown, and they done made it a little bit safer other than Greektown, which I don't know what they gonna do at Greektown. They gonna just start, you know, locking people up for good, damn near, throwing away a key. But, you know, other than that, man, most people don't go to Detroit, don't like to come to Detroit, and I don't blame them, dude. I don't even like to move in Detroit. I rarely go downtown. If I do go downtown in Greektown, bro, it's before the hoodlums come out. Like, I'm leaving Locos or I'm leaving Greektown Casino when the hoodlums gone, or the hoodlums just coming out, and I'm out of there. Or I'm going in broad daylight. You know, or it's during them cold months or before the weather break. That's it. I don't hit corners downtown no more. I don't go downtown no more like that. If I go down there, it's for a restaurant or the Nike outlet or the Under Armour outlet, and then I'm in and I'm out. If I'm gonna do some nightlife, I'm gonna play like Royal Oak, Birmingham, Southfield. Well, ain't really much to do in Southfield. You guess my drift. You know, West Bloomfield, Livonia. I kind of do stuff. I'll do restaurants and stuff out that way. Clawson, Berkeley. I kind of do stuff like that. I got a driver's license, so I don't have to worry about the bull job. That's what I'd rather do. And if I don't want to drive and I do choose to drink, then I'll just get a Lyft or whatever, or get a designated driver. I ain't got time to play them games. But nonetheless, I ain't mad at it, bro. I ain't mad at it. So, you know, Tom Gore showed where he put his money where his mouth at. He showed where he put his money where his mouth at when he moved the team from the Auburn Hills to Detroit. And people, you know, was mad because they scared to go to Detroit. That's what it boiled down to. He's losing money. He got off, and he went to Detroit. Guess what? The attendance is the 12th best attendance, and they the worst team. So imagine they become the best team. How much jerseys he's gonna be selling? How much, you know, he gonna be able to upsell the tickets and all that. So he did right by putting them down in Detroit. Honestly, in the next, if they start winning, next thing you know, they gonna have their own arena, and it's gonna be a lot of it, or at least half of it, is gonna be publicly funded. So it won't nobody bat an eye about it. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate y'all. Peace.